Shit.
Nice shiner. Now we're rolling. Damage Plan MMA podcast. I am Jason. As always, my co-host, Mr. Zack Partridge, in the house.
What up, dog?
What up? And we are bringing back Mr. Tyson Nugget Craig to talk about his pro debut win Saturday night, man. How's it doing? How's it going, man?
Oh, it's good. I'm just back to work, doing the labor thing.
I noticed you got a little face makeup on there, little addition to your eye.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, no, yes, he got me a good one right there, man. And it was a little bump at first, dude, but then it just went the next day. I was like, holy shit. Yeah.
So what was it like, man? Pro debut. I know it's been a long time coming. Talk to us a bit about the fight, man. What was it like getting in there for your pro debut?
Dude, I still feel like I'm in it, honestly, man.
Okay.
Like the best way I can describe it, dude, is I feel like I am who I'm supposed to be nowadays. I've never felt more alive in any situation I've ever been in life, dude, because I was able to like express myself to my full potential as a fighter. I've been training for many years prior on a professional level, like throwing elbows and knees and like ankle locks and all sorts of stuff that you're not supposed to do as an amateur. So it really bugged me being an amateur and having to get caught in those situations and be like, oh man, hey, I got to stop myself, but now I was just able to just let my mind go and be natural and free. And it was great, man. I mean, I really surprised myself and, I feel good about it, honestly.
So, excuse me. Before Zack asked the question, how tight was that choke that Nolius had on you there in the first round?
Hey, I'm telling you, man, that dude, he had a grip like you wouldn't believe, man. I mean, I was lucky to catch it in time, and tuck my chin and my shoulders. And honestly, I was tucking my chin and my shoulders so tight, I was almost choking myself. But he had that thing wrapped around me so tight. And I mean, usually people, they would kind of let off a little bit. And that's kind of what I was waiting for. I was waiting for him to kind of feel a little weaker and stuff. But no, the minute I would shift my hand a little bit, he'd squeeze it tighter. And I'm like, no way, dude. There's no way this guy's holding me this tight. And he kept squeezing and squeezing. And I was like, holy crap, this sucks.
So some people just have a squeeze. I seriously feel like it's just, I mean, you get on the mat with those guys that have been training for long enough and they have a squeeze and they can hold it for a long time. It gets insane. I knew it was tight. Jason's like, he doesn't have it. I'm like, that's tight, bro. Like you can see the color in your face changing. And I'm like, that's how you know how tight it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He had my jawline. If he would have slipped it down any further, man, it would have been game over for me for sure.
Yeah. But so was there any surprises, anything that caught you off guard from it?
I mean, his sheer strength definitely caught me off guard. I mean, he was very predictable, I should say. Watching his videos and observing him prior to the fight, I noticed a lot of things about him that I wanted to counter off of, but it did take me by surprise on how strong he was on the ground because I didn't see any footage of him actually wrestling around, so I figured, he just didn't have much or didn't want to do it at all. So, the ground and the strength that he had on the ground definitely took me by surprise.
Do you feel like your experience gave you an advantage in the fight, his 2 amateur fights versus your lengthy amateur career?
Yeah, that's kind of what kept the confidence in me with it. Aside from his training and his sister and all that, I'm not gonna lie, but prior to the fight, I was nervous. I mean, I'm probably the most nervous I've ever been in a fight.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, the pro debut. I mean, he's a hard one to read. He really was. And,
there's not a lot of footage on him. You go through his social media and there wasn't very much fight stuff on there.
Yeah.
Well, it could only go one of two ways, right? Either he's an absolute gangster and he's, out of the same cloth as his sister, or he was just going to be an overhyped bum because of his sister. And I was leaning towards the kid's probably closer to a gangster. Like he's going to be tough. And like he showed, he was tough. And
he definitely was, man.
He was game. I just felt like, and he even said he felt flat and and that happens. I've been in a fight where I came out feeling flat. Oh, but
oh, you're good.
You're good.
Sorry.
He said he felt flat or whatever, and he just made some mistakes, and it's true. But I felt like the longer it went, the more your experience took over.
Right. No, and you're right. You know, I mean, I don't think you could have said it any better there. I think his lack of experience is what, you know, I guess defeated him in a way, because the first uppercut that I got onto him, I mean, I seen a total complete change in him.
Yeah.
I seen that he was more cautious about stepping in. He was being a little bit more. I mean, it looked like, you know, you scared him a little. It looked like I scared him a little bit. I can't say that for sure by any means, but I could definitely tell that first solid hit that I got on him changed a lot of the dynamics in the fight. And I mean, obviously it built me up even more. But he kept coming through though. I mean, and he stayed strong, and he definitely kept his chin up. So
yeah. Like you said, he had his jiu-jitsu was good. I mean, he got that body lock, that body triangle on you, and it looked tight.
Suck. Like, let's just be honest. Anybody that's in a body triangle, those just suck. I hate it. It's like, how much time's left?
Oh my gosh.
I can't get it
know,
off.
man. And I'm sitting here. I got people screaming on this side. They're like, roll. I'm like, dude, I can't. I'm trying.
Don't you wish you could be mic'd up?
But I can't. And,
don't you wish you could be mic'd up during a fight sometime? When people be mic'd up during the fight sometimes, so when people are telling you what to do, you'd be like, I can't. Like, if I could, I would.
You get in there and do it.
Yeah, when you're on the ground and somebody's like punching you, and they're like, get up, and you're like, oh no! If it was just that easy, just to stand up,
No, you got. Oh man,
one of the
I was feeling too.
One of the things that's always impressed me about watching you fight is just your relentlessness. Like you just go, man. You bring a pace that I think is hard to match. And I know Zack, when I were obviously watching, and he's like, man, he needs to slow down. And I told him, I said, dude, he won't. Like, this is how he fights. He is all go, man.
Well,
right. Yeah.
It wasn't even just slow down. I mean, who am I? Like, take this for whatever it's worth. I just felt like the first time you got on top, you were in his half guard. And I was like, man, if you were like just pushing, I was like, I really felt like if you would just settle into that half guard and just kind of like really settle into it a little bit, and then posture up, and you can start throwing some elbows and stuff. But you were just push. I mean, it wears a guy down. If you can keep that pace, it wears a guy down for sure. But that was just my 2 cents on it. Like I said, what do I know?
So Tyson, what's
go
ahead.
Sorry, what?
Oh, go ahead, bud.
Oh, I was just gonna say to Zack. I mean, and that's, I guess it's just me, man. Like, sometimes I listen to my corners, and sometimes I don't. You know, I just do what comes natural in them situations, and I don't know, man. It's like you see blood, dude, and you chase it.
I love it. I get it. I mean, I get it. And you're seeing something. You can see his eyes. You can see where he's at. You know how you're feeling, where you're at. That's something that somebody outside the cage just can't, you know?
Yeah. What did you feel about the setup of the way that Mountain Force had the cage up there? I wasn't a fan of that. I don't know if there was a reason why you had it off in the corner like that and the fans off all on one side. Did you like that setup?
You know, it was different for sure. I liked the way that we were able to travel through the crowd as we were walking out of our corners. And
that was pretty cool. Yeah.
What sucked for me, for instance, and I had this problem just the day of the fight, was the tickets and stuff. So the VIP sections in the past used to be where you could sit at a table and get free drinks and meals and stuff like that for your family or whoever buys the tickets. Well, they had changed it, and I guess I had missed the memo that the VIPs were basically like a general admission, but just closer to the cage. And then in order to get the food and the drink, you have to buy a table. And I mean, that sucked, you know. I mean, I sold a bunch of people tickets with the impression that they were going to get these meals and drinks and a table, and they had to sit in a chair, you know. And but the setup was all right, you know.
Yeah, we grabbed Arby's before we got there.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think that the setup was, I don't know. I feel like they filled the place a little bit more with the way it was set up, you know.
Yeah,
Maybe that was it.
yeah,
But
I could see that. Yeah. It was. I mean, I was surprised at the crowd. I mean, the crowd was live. It was nice to be at an actual event, and we've been at a couple.
yeah,
And Steel Fist was like that. Fierce was like that. You could just tell
We're ready.
people are excited to get out, man, and just cheer and just the excitement in the
oh
crowd.
yeah,
It was amazing, man. It was a great night of fights. Was
yeah,
there?
yeah, for sure, man. It was good.
Were you able to catch any of the other fights on the card?
Yeah, I watched the first one a little bit. And then I watched the Shaler Ladd and
Oh
Eli
yeah,
fight.
Dude,
That one was cool.
that kid's legit.
Yeah, I used to train with Eli. Yeah,
Oh,
really?
really?
yeah, Shaler. I mean, Shaler stuck it out. That's tough little dude, man. Or I guess tough big dude, young kid. But
Yeah.
that Eli, I used to train with him back when Darren Davis used to coach down here in Idaho Falls, and he, dude, that guy, man. If he wouldn't have just body slammed that dude those 4 times, I think he could have
Yeah.
took that fight. But man, that dude's an ox for sure. He's a
He's
tough
got
kid.
so much energy. On
You could
those.
tell Ladd was just kind of riding it out. It wasn't like he wasn't taking any damage. Like he just, I mean,
Yeah, he was just taking it.
and I will say, I think most people on their first fight break at that point, but that kid, for only being 18,
Yeah.
the other kid other guy
his
outweighed him
composure.
by 25 pounds, and he
Yes.
was good, man. That was impressive.
Yeah, he definitely kept his composure well.
So Tyson, what's next for you, big dog?
Well, you know, right now I'm just waiting for the next big opportunity. I mean, like I said, I'm back to work right now, but you know, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going right to the gym too. You know, that ain't ever gonna stop.
Are you healthy? Are you healthy?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. You know, we went and celebrated a little bit the other night, but
Cool.
Do you want to try to get into another fight soon, or you plan on? Do you want to get another fight in this year? I guess I should say.
yeah, I'd definitely like to get another fight in this year. I mean, if it's soon, if it's a good opportunity for me, I'll definitely take it soon. You know, I'd rather sooner than later. So
you better check with
But,
Mama, because I don't know if Mama was anxious for you fighting or if it was the baby that was causing her, but she was pacing a little bit.
oh yeah, yeah, and she's cool with it too. I mean, we were talking on the way home that she wants to once she has the baby, she wants to get in shape and she wants to try to cage fight. You know,
Oh,
so there's
all right.
some
How do you feel about that?
crazy power couple thing going on here soon. You know, I feel like it's going to be pretty good. My fiance, she's got a pretty big butt, dude. So I think she's going to be able to use that to her advantage if she just decides to step in the cage, man.
Yeah.
And a good butt, though, a good butt.
Bro,
But anyways, yeah, we were talking about it, and she's standing behind me on it, and
That's awesome.
yeah,
Man.
if something came up, she knows that it is what it is. But right now, I think I'm going to focus. So I started college. I don't know if a lot of people don't know that. I started college
congrats.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Congrats.
thank you. Yeah, I'm getting my bachelor's in cybersecurity. So it's been a little hectic, especially like near the end of the fight camp and starting college was, dude, I didn't know how to find the time for any of it, you know. And also I own my own construction company too, so I'm just like, you know, I'm trying my best. You know, I got my son's gonna be born in a couple months, and I want to make a good life for him. So right now, that's kind of what I'm focusing on is, you know, the important stuff.
Right on, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you get out of here?
Well, I want to give a shout out to you guys for one. I mean, thank you guys for coming out the other night. It was great, and then bringing me on the show, Damage Plan.
Of course,
You know,
man.
Zack, Jason, you guys rock. I want to give a shout out to Fight Socks down there in Texas, Fight Card Podcast. Definitely need to give a shout out to Jackson Still, Don, Sean Vidro, Team Lionheart, Luis Cortez, Weston Barnes. My sponsors, Dynamic Painting, CrossFit Edify, yeah, and everybody out there. I mean, everybody, honestly. I mean, shout out to everybody for real. I mean, I feel like I'm on cloud nine. after the other
Heck yeah.
night. So
Good, man.
it's great.
You
All the
should.
love and support's been awesome.
You should.
So.
Right on,
You know, and
man.
also,
Well,
big shout out to Noja. Noja Snami Yunus. That dude right there, man. He deserves this hand raised too. So Noja's put up one hell of a fight.
It was a good fight. Good fight for
Much
sure.
respect to that guy.
heck yeah, man. Somebody just commented on there, said it's always a pleasure to watch you do your thing.
Stay on after we go off live. I want to talk to you about
nice.
something too.
Yeah. Anyways, congratulations again, man.
For sure,
it's always I always love I'm gonna echo what this guy just commented. I love watching you fight, man. You always bring it. It's always entertaining. Look forward to watching you get back in there again, man.
Thanks, man.
Cool, brother.
I'm looking forward to it as well, bro. Thank you.
All right. We'll end the live portion right now.